Hello friends, as we say goodbye to 2024, I thought I would give you my top 5 things that I've learned from this plot this year. And yes, the weather is terrible. Why did I come up today? I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Number 1, never give up. No matter what happens, persevere. It's the name of the game in gardening. We will never be beaten.
A good example of this was when I tried a new method to grow carrots. Yes, the egg tray method, and it turns out it would have worked the very first time I tried it, but I let them dry out. And you can see there's been a bit of damage there. Something was attacking them, but I tried it again, and the second time it did work. A little bit patchy, but not disastrous. I think it looks alright, and I was really happy. Got a pretty decent harvest in the end. Happy with that, I can tell you.
Number 2, we're always learning. There's always something to learn in gardening, even if you've been doing it for years and years and years. Even the experts will admit there's always something new to learn. So don't worry if you don't know it all. Nobody does. That's one of the things we like about it.
And this year, I've really been enjoying finding ways to propagate plants, get more plants for free, rooting them in water, and I've also been finding ways to deal with the types of weeds that fight back. It's an important thing to know.
Number 3, connection. Whether it's with nature or with other people, gardeners are always happy to give you that little bit of advice or a couple of extra plants. We are all connected to each other through our gardening. What's better than coming up to the plot, seeing the birds, the animals, as long as you don't mind foxes or pheasants and all that kind of stuff running around your plot. It's a great thing. Connection. What would you do without it?
This has been one of my favourite connections that I've made this year, and it's really been a joy to find him waiting for me when I've got to the plot. He's just sitting on the gate, waiting for those bugs. It's been lovely.
Number 4, fun. Gardening's great fun. I love it. I try and make the best of it every time I come up here, which is why I'm here in the pouring rain. The weather this year has been really, really challenging, but I've still tried to have as much fun as I can every time I come up here.
Whether it's finding out that the row of asparagus you've just started planting is nowhere near straight because you didn't even put down the piece of string that you were going to line them up and make sure that you didn't go so squint. Or, as I'm weeding, remembering funny stories to share with you, like the one about the drunk horse.
And number 5, it doesn't need to be perfect. You've seen some of the things I've harvested from this plot. Are they perfect? Hell no. But if it's edible, that's a win.
When you grow your own, it isn't always going to look like the neat and tidy veg you get in the shop, but who cares? What we grow is natural, it's organic. No sprays, no pesticides, and if that means it isn't perfect, well, I can live with that. Look at that. That's a decent harvest right there.
So that's my top 5 lessons that I've learned on this plot this year. Who knows what 2025 will bring? Hopefully some better weather, because this is driving me nuts. So thanks for joining me in this very short, wet and windy video. But until the next one, you take care of your wee self.